The Shire of West Arthur is located 204 kilometres southeast of Perth, nestled between the forests of the southwest and the wheat belt. Darkan is the main town and administrative centre, with a number of smaller localities and settlements scattered throughout the shire. In 1830, Captain Bannister led an expedition through the area, which nearly came to grief due to faulty navigation. When the road from Perth to Albany was constructed in the 1850s, a number of settlements sprang up along the route. Grazing leases were granted from 1854, and the town of Arthur River began to develop. Railways helped to open up more farming areas, but it wasn't until 1907 that the town of Darkan was established. The origin of the name of the town is uncertain, with some sources quoting Dark Rocks. It was thought to be the name of the Gibb family farm, who were early settlers in the area. The Darkan Hotel lays claim to being the first building constructed in the town. The railway station followed in 1907, and then the Road Board office in 1908. The Darkan to Collie rail trail is being developed for hikers, horse riders and bike riders along the old rail corridor. The first section opened in 2004. Another attraction close to the town is Mile Cottage. It was built in the 1900s by Dick Strange and is available for visitors to inspect. An information sheet on the cottage recalls what it was like when it was being lived in. The cottage was very, very nice, like a doll's house. All muslin curtains hanging here and there, and the furniture was all homemade. For lighting, all they had were hurricane lamps and kerosene table lamps. These had an iron stand and a little floral bowl. The original floor was earth, as I remember, and the timber floor would have been put down after Mr. Coley started the mill. There was no cut timber in those times, it was all done with broadaxe. When it was first built, the windows had wooden shutters. They fastened in the centre and had to be propped up. There was a 100-gallon tank for drinking water, and they would cart water from a dam somewhere around for washing. The wash basins were on benches out the back. Anyone who came to the cottage added a lean-to of hessian, or brought tents to stay in. Everyone called in on the way past to see if you wanted anything from town. Old Mr. Broom was a great one. He went to town once a week, and he called on just about all the houses with his spring cart and horse. The shire includes the small town of Arthur River and a popular campsite at Lake Towerinning. The lake is used for water skiing and is one of the few lakes in the wheat belt that has remained viable for this sport. Lake Towerinning is an important recreational facility that includes a campsite. The lake is slightly brackish, and at one time it was only semi-permanent. After work done to redirect water during the winter, the lake is now perennial. The redirection of water has so far prevented the lake from becoming salty. Facilities at the lake include a boat ramp, showers, toilets, playground, barbecue, and a day-use picnic site. Lake Towerinning is an A-class nature reserve and an important wildlife refuge. 128 different species of bird are known to inhabit the area around the lake, and there are also a number of reptile and frog species that call the lake home. The lake is close to Arthur River, but does not connect with it. Instead, it is part of the catchment for the Blackwood River system that flows down to the sea at Augusta.